Hi there, welcome to Rider Cacti and Bonsai again. This week we're going to do another of those small conifers. I have two left, and this one I want to do something um, a little bit different than last time. As you see, this one has a lot of branches or trunks um, growing out of the sand. And what I want to do this week is make a sort of multi-trunk um, bonsai tree, very small bonsai tree out of this. This is the whole tree. It's maybe maximum 20 centimeters high, the plant itself, I mean. And we're going to work on this. I'm going to do it a little bit different than normally because there's a lot of wind. So I'm going to work a little bit on this and then come back to you and show you. So we're back. As you can see, I um, opened up this bottom part a bit to give it the illusion of more adult trunks. I took some of the smaller trunks out, and later we're going to decide if we're going to do a repot now or not. But this is the way it looks. You have to see it like this. Looks like a multi-trunk. If I take you back a little bit, you will see that it's still too high for a group of trees. So what we're going to do is take some of the length off. Let me see. I think this is still a little bit tall, but we can work with this. You have to open it up anyway. So the thing is, on the insides, there must be less branches. You know, the funny thing is that my wife sees my videos and tells me I take too much off. What do you think? Maybe you can comment on this, what you think. I, of course, she's not the bonsai lover. She likes the trees, but um, I tell her the more you work on this, the more those trees develop. So in the beginning, you take off a lot, with the result that in time you have a more nice bonsai. So that, yeah, that one comes straight to the viewer, so has to go also. This one needs to give the impression it grows a little bit more for there. So we're going to take that off. And now this one. So, and this one a little bit more short. So it has to have the impression of a group of trees, you know. These two are too long also. So let's take this one off. This one is a little bit more moderate, more easy to take off. This one needs to go. I would like the back the trees in the back to be a little bit more high, but again we have to open up the inside a bit. So these are two trees. I don't like to work with wire on this one. Maybe that one. Take that one. And here are still two. And I'm going to take this one away. The other one leans a little bit more to the left and gives a little bit more the impression of a tree growing for the left. This one can go, I think. But let me know, guys and girls, what you think. Do I cut too much greenery or not? Let me see. This is on the middle. So that one needs to go. That one can go. And of course, the more time goes by, the more you need to take off, the more you need to adjust, train the tree. They don't use the terminology training the tree for nothing, you know. To be a little bit careful because this scissor is very sharp. Here, that one can go so we don't have bar branches, which means branches coming from the same place and look like a sort of handlebar or something. I think this one is still a little bit high. Let's see. I think that looks better. So looks even better. Yeah, I have to say I'm not too displeased with it. I'm going to come back to you in a second. And this is the end result. I decided to pot it up. Anyway, I chose this um, nice wooden pot. I know wood is not perfect, but I like this pot a lot. I bought it at a secondhand store 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and a tree already lived in this pot for a year until I repotted it in a bigger pot, and the condition is still very, very nice. So I think it can go on for a few years. Um, I could have even chosen a pot which is a little bit more small, but I like this pot a lot, so I think this is a nice way to go. Of course, like I said before, this is not the finished product. It's Bonsai is work in progress, but it's a very nice beginning, a nice way to start the training of this tree. Uh, the parts we took off, of course, we can use as cuttings, put them in a little bit hormone rooting powder, and stick them in the ground, and they will root. Well, you have to use a good substrate and water regularly and stuff like this, but this is logical. Um, this was it for now. We have one more of these small conifers to go. I'm planning on doing quite a nice thing with it, but that's something for another movie. For now, thank you very much and bye bye.